Hi everybody, this is my presentation for Education 407, and it's going to be about Alexander Hamilton versus Thomas Jefferson. Here's a picture of Alexander Hamilton, and here's some background information. Alexander Hamilton was born in 1755, and he passed away in 1804. He was one of the founding fathers of the United States. He was also a part of George Washington's first administrative team, and he was a Secretary of Treasury back then. Thomas Jefferson was also a part of the team, but he was the Secretary of State. Even back then, these two had completely opposite political views, and they often clashed because of their diverse ideas and beliefs. And he was also one of the most influential writers of the U.S. Constitution. Hamilton actually favored the creation of a national bank, and he wanted to provide loans to businessmen to strengthen America's economy. And he was also a supporter of a large commercialized society with a large industrial base. Here are some of Hamilton's social and political views. He believed that the wealthy should run society, and he supported a strong central government, and he also believed in a loose interpretation of the Constitution. And one thing that I found was very interesting was that he was very pro-British. And this kind of shows you a lot about him without saying too much. And next up is going to be Thomas Jefferson, looking sharp, and the background information about him. Thomas Jefferson was born in 1743 and passed away in 1826. He was also a founding father of America and the second vice president to John Adams. He was also the third president from 1801 to 1809, and as we all know, he is one of the most influential and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. Here are some of Jefferson's economic views. He opposed the creation of a national bank and believed it was unconstitutional. He supported free trade, and he opposed the assumptions of debts and the use of taxation to pay off. So Hamilton believed that if we're in debt, it was the people's job. The government should create a new tax to help pay off the country's debt. While Jefferson was kind of the complete opposite. And here are some of his political and social views. He believed that the masses should run the government. His supporters were mainly artisans, frontier settlers, and small farmers. He held on to a strict interpretation of the Constitution and argued that the federal government should only have power that was specifically spelled out. So he believed that the federal government should only have power that was within the Constitution, which is the complete opposite of Alexander Hamilton. And it's interesting to think about that he was also pro-French. And it kind of gives you a different perspective of how these two laid down pretty much the backbone of our government and how it should be run. But they had such complete opposite views. And this is the end of my presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.